is a world-renowned hiking route in Hong Kong. Early in 2004, Time magazine selected it as the most beautiful trail in Asia. It is Dragon's Back on Hong Kong Island. In 2019, foreign media travel website CNN Travel listed Dragon's Back as the 8th of the top 23 world's best hiking trails.
Do you know why this trail is called Dragon's Back?
Of course I know. You think I didn't do my homework? So, mountains are usually named according to their topographical characteristics. The name Dragon's Back came from the ridge, undulating like an almighty Chinese dragon flying in the air. That's why it's called Dragon's Back.
That makes sense. Now let's head on up, shall we?
Okay.
Go! Dragon's Back is sitting in the southeast part of Hong Kong Island. The ridge connects Shek Peak and North Wan Cham Shan. Starting from To Tai Wan, follow Dragon's Back to the mountain. Walk past Shek Peak, then head towards Tai Tam Gap and leave from Big Wave Bay, an 8.5-kilometer route. The journey takes 3 to 4 hours. You will meet hikers from all over the world along the way.
Where you come from?
I'm from Canada.
So why do you choose to come Dragon's Back?
It's easy and great views.
It's beautiful. I can't believe how close you are to the city, but you still feel like you're really remote.
When we came to Hong Kong, we said we would go hiking together. She recommended Dragon's Back.
Dragon's Back is a fairly easy route. The most breathtaking part is you can see the Azure Sea from here.
The landscapes are fantastic here, and we can encourage anyone who comes to Hong Kong to spend some time here.
I'm from Togo, West Africa. What I like the most is the view. You can take like some good photos.
I'm from Macedonia, and as well like connect with nature, the birds, listen to the sound. It's very enjoyable and it's very relaxing.
Wow, beautiful.
Of course it's beautiful. This 360-degree photo spot is not to be missed. You can see Shek O, Big Wave Bay, Tung Lung Island, Tai Tam Reservoir, Red Hill Peninsula, and Stanley.
It takes less than an hour and a half to go up the mountain.
That's right.
Take out your camera. Snap a pic.
Artists don't snap pics. They paint pictures. My brush is ready.
Wow.
Inspirations a go.
As for the skill...
Time to open your eyes. I feel like this
okay.
is a great place for drawing. That's right.
I want to draw that vista.
You in the mood to appreciate some art?
I was born ready, dude.
We'll share on 3. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah!
Wow!
Sorry, I laughed too
Yours
hard.
isn't bad, though. A little abstract. I just asked if you were in the mood to appreciate art. You can only appreciate my art if your mood's right. If laughing is all you do, it means your mood is not ready. What do these curls stand for?
Very Van Gogh.
Did they get a perm?
I said it's Van Gogh-ish.
What is this? Bank of China
Hey,
Tower?
hang on. You stop it right
Oh?
there. I think you are biased against me.
Don't say that.
I think we're gonna need someone impartial, a fairer judge.
No problem. I'm not
Yeah.
afraid of challenges. Why don't we just go find someone and ask?
You'll definitely win.
That's for sure. I just want to know by how much.
All right. Hey, how about them?
Certainly.
Hello?
Huh?
Would you mind
Hi.
doing us a favor?
Oh, how can we help?
The story is
You're
that...
welcome.
So just now we both
We had a
drew,
burst of inspiration and
yeah.
each drew a picture.
Ah.
I think mine is better, but she thinks otherwise. So we'd like to invite you all to be impartial judges and review our
Okay.
pictures.
Love knows no borders nor skin color. No matter where you come from or why you've come, this picture is richer.
Yes.
The colors and the mountain are more vivid.
Right.
And this one is
So good, you can't comment?
illustrates the innocence of children.
I'm a big child.
That was well said.
I'm not majoring in arts, but yeah, there's definitely some more
some movement in there, too.
Yes, and perspectives. My vote is gonna go here.
Thank you.
I really like
Oh,
this.
yes.
It means everyone is together,
love
we
is
hike together.
everything.
Okay.
Oh,
Welcome
This
to
is my
Dragon's
vote.
Back.
Can you feel the love in my words? The love just jumps out.
I feel
You feel that?
Her piece is more colorful, but the upside of your piece is the playful liveliness. I pick yours.
Wow. You have great taste.
Sorry.
It's okay, it's okay.
Yeah, sure.
It's simple and easy to follow.
This one.
I'm sorry.
I do want to pick yours.
I'm picking this
I understand.
We've got the outcome. The result is obvious. 5-3 votes.
Winning's not everything. Art's a lonely path. Fine, you won. What do you want?
Nothing much. Give me all your snacks.
Whatever. They'll make you fat.
This is my food. How about yours?
All right, it's all yours.
What? Why did you bring that stuff?
These are good, though yours aren't bad. What are your criteria for choosing food for hiking?
I just randomly chose things.
Randomly?
You have criteria for that?
I do. There are certain guidelines to follow when choosing food for hiking. Take today as an example. It's physically demanding. We need a lot of carbohydrates, so bread and nuts are quite suitable. Also, we need to stay hydrated when hiking. Water. Bottled water will do fine, but a better choice might be a hydration bladder. Or you can bring your own bottle of water to drink, which is environmentally friendly. In terms of drinks, water is always a good choice, though some people may prefer tea or even coffee. You can choose to bring these drinks. However, they are diuretics. So if all of a sudden you've got to go, nothing can be done.
There's no washroom.
Really, nothing can be done.
I got
so,
it.
water is a better choice. For fruits, I personally like to eat bananas, but some people opt for other fruits. If you do bring fruits and you bring a banana, once you peel it, it'll go bad quite quickly. So you should bring it unpeeled. But for fruits like oranges, they are still edible at night even after peeling, so you can prepare them at home. First of all, our hands are dirty now. You wouldn't want to eat it after peeling, right? Second, after processing the oranges at home, you won't take the orange peel with you, so you won't be littering.
Oh, so you're saying we should pack the oranges like this, using a food container to carry them?
Right, and if we pack them like this, we can reduce the food packaging as far as we can. You won't litter if you don't bring any litter.
Our tour on the top of Dragon's Back has ended. Where are we heading next?
Depends on you. Big Wave Bay is up ahead. Sheko is the other way.
Your call.
My call? Give me a bottle.
Huh?
We'll spin it. What? Fate's pulling us to Sheko.
Oh, come on. You're the one who wants to go to Sheko.
To get to Sheko from Dragon's Back, go to the Tote-wan bus stop at the start of the trail and take the public transport. It takes less than 20 minutes.
Where to next? Isn't this Sheko Lover's Bridge?
Not here. Let's get going.
Huh? Where are we going?
To 9 Box Grid in Tai Tau Chau. Let's get going.
Joey, why are you taking me here? There's nothing to see.
Of course there's something here. We're here for rock climbing.
Rock climbing? Up there?
Of course, but we'll need a professional coach. Now I'll introduce our professional rock climbing coach.
Stella!
Stella, hello.
What a coincidence.
Why do I have to come all the way to Sheko for rock climbing?
Because this spot, the rock climbing wall, faces the ocean, which is comfortable.
What should I pay attention to while climbing?
You know you need to wear a climbing harness.
Yes.
Then make sure you tighten this up. Sin's got it. She knows to shake her head to check if it's loose.
Now that's encouraging. Great.
That gives us confidence.
We are here to enjoy ourselves, right?
Yes.
If you're here to suffer, then go home.
All right, so are we all set?
I am ready and confident.
Armed to the teeth.
Your gear's ready, but your body's not ready. First, take a look at how I utilize my limbs. Twist your hip like this.
Okay.
Lift one of your legs. Lift your buttocks. Stretch your feet over and press firmly with your hands.
Come on.
Good. You're doing well.
Got it.
All right. Yes, there you go. Yeah.
I'm confident now.
Yeah.
You're fast.
A quick study.
Nicely done.
Very smart.
Next bag?
Yes.
I'm fine with this one, but that one?
It's fine.
no?
That's the same, just bigger. Besides, you've got 4 helpers with you. Where are they?
Left and right arms and my 2 legs.
Good.
I was right.
Right, so as the boss, you've got to manage your helpers well. Clear?
Yes.
Boss, let's go.
Do we start now?
No, hang on. Hold on a sec, Stella. It shouldn't be this simple.
Are we gonna have more equipment?
What kind of equipment?
I mean, like, doesn't that rope have to connect? Or, I mean, isn't there some kind of theory?
Yes,
Maybe you can do the asking. I think I'm just,
How about
I'm kind
another
of panicking
demonstration?
right now.
Right.
All right, you guys.
Seeing
come
us on
down
pins
we'll
and
get
needles,
all
she
set up for
immediately
bigger
reassured
climb.
us and set
Right.
us at ease. She taught us how to use a figure-8 ring and rope and the
Okay.
commands we use to communicate with the belayers.
Great. Pull on the rope. It is stuck in between the rocks. Flick it. Right. Flick the rope. Go up. To the left. Keep left. Keep your hips to the left. Find a good spot for your right foot. Step up. Yeah, good. Now put your hips to the right. Put your hips to the right. Lift your leg. Yes. Like climbing stairs. Right, lift your leg. Lift it. Lift your leg up.
Huh? No handhold. Here, maybe. Huh? No handholds here.
Find a spot for your right foot. Yeah, attaboy.
Scary. I wanted it over with. Before I started, Stella told us when halfway through, remember to enjoy the view on the right. That totally slipped my mind. I was concentrating so hard on utilizing my limbs for climbing, I tried to go up there as fast as I could so I couldn't enjoy the view. If there is a next time, I'll try to enjoy the scenery.
Yes, 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 good boy. All right, you did it. Good job.
I've got a cramp.
Good, you're doing great.
When I couldn't find a hold, I was very nervous. I really had a cramp. Honestly, I felt a slight cramp in my outer thigh. I was thinking, oh no, what should I do if I get a cramp?
By your left foot. Yeah, that's a good move there. Your foot.
Got it.
Yeah, all right, go on up.
It's beautiful.
Watching him makes me nervous. I have to enjoy the process. I can't be scared.
Don't be scared. Good. Great start. Beautiful. Left.
Left, huh?
Have you seen the view yet? Look. Take a look.
Hang on. Ah! Okay, I'm looking at it.
Yeah. Isn't it pretty?
It's amazing.
Good.
I was stuck in the middle for what felt like a really long time. I couldn't find my balance because my left hand couldn't grip tightly, so I had to find a hold for the right hand.
I was worried about Sin. I was worried she'd get stuck. She was edgy before she started, but I had confidence in her because she is usually quite agile. You're almost there, Sin. At the end, I couldn't believe how fast she was.
We did it! After enjoying the fantastic view on the top of the cliff, another challenge arises. We have to listen carefully to the coach on how to get down.
Never bow your head, or else you will easily lose your balance.
If that happens,
Huh?
I mean...
You'll get hurt. I've got heart-shaped Band-Aids. Is that all right?
Yeah, okay.
You've got to be bold. The more you lean back, the safer it is.
Got it.
Hold this with your hand.
The coach carefully set up the figure 8 descender for us and taught us how to use it correctly.
Lift that up.
Got it.
No matter what happens, don't let go
Understood.
of it. Feeling confident?
I am.
You can start when you see this signal.
Okay, I thought you wanted to high-five me.
No, it means you
Oh,
can
okay.
go down now.
I'm going.
Now give me 5.
Yeah.
Foot down. Foot down first. Don't let go of that. Put your foot down a bit more. Great position for a photo.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
well
yeah,
done.
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Put your foot down.
That's it.
Great. Hold on tight.
Mind your foot. Put the foot down. Lean back. Lean back. Carry on. Yes. Take it slow. Good. You've arrived. Now retrieve the rope.
Going up is completely different from going down. There's a saying, going uphill is always easier than going downhill. But today, I'm going to debunk that saying.
Okay. Let's enjoy the view. Lean back.
Got
You gotta
it.
lean back
okay,
first.
Okay, hold on. I have to
Lean
feel
back.
the right
Relax
moment.
your hands. Let go now. Let
I'm
go
letting
completely.
go.
Straighten your legs. Straighter. Look. Do you see that? You are totally secured. You don't have to worry.
It's so easy. You can even go hands-free, but just your assisting hand.
Put your feet apart.
Feet apart,
Straighter.
straighter.
Lean back. Go
Lean
down
back.
slowly.
Okay, okay.
Foot down and go slowly. Go slow.
Okay.
Yes. Foot down.
Foot down, foot
That's it.
down.
Straighten your legs.
Straight legs? When we first arrived, we were intimidated by this towering stone wall. In fact, climbing down wasn't as terrifying as I imagined it would be. Yeah, just take a deep breath. Then you will have the energy to look at the surroundings and appreciate the scenery.
Sit on the harness. Straighten your legs.
The most impressive thing Stella said was that enjoyment is the most important part. If fear is all you feel, rock climbing is not for you. If you're overwhelmed with fear, you can neither open up your mind nor appreciate the surroundings. Don't take up this sport if you are conquered by fear. You have to learn to enjoy. I think she's got it right. Maybe the same goes for other things we do as well.
I think Stella only told you about that. Not fair.
Ha ha ha! After rock climbing, we went to the Shek beach nearby for another activity.
Just now, the director told me you are really strong. I doubt it, though. Because I think I'm stronger than you, but the director said otherwise, so I thought of a little game. Try to pull apart my hands. If you can do it, you're the boss.
Okay,
Great.
challenge accepted.
Let's start then.
Watch this.
Harder! Pull harder! Harder! Try harder or else the others will think I'm putting on a show. Try again.
No, I'm exhausted.
Time's up anyway. In fact, the offshore creatures are even stronger than I am.
Oh?
You want to know the reason?
Yeah.
I'm not telling you. Let's have our experts Jackson and Tommy come on out and do the explanation.
Tommy!
Please.
Jackson!
Just like what you said, rocky shore creatures have great physical strength. Just take a look at the waves and you'll know the reason. They attach themselves to the rocks without being washed away by the raging waves. Therefore, they have tremendous power. Imagine things weighing dozens of kilograms constantly being thrown at them. Different species have different mechanisms to anchor themselves to the rocks in order to avoid being washed away by the waves.
Oh, for example, do crabs use their pincers to grasp onto the rocks?
Crabs make use of the hooked bristles on their legs to hook onto the rocks with rougher surfaces, so they won't be swept away by strong waves. Crabs on the rocky shore are usually flatter in shape, which can help to reduce the impact of the waves dragging.
Just relying on their legs, they can exert dozens of kilograms of force?
Yes, it's really quite
impressive.
amazing. Indeed it is. You can see that even as the waves crash on them, they still eat in peace.
Here in Shek, what kind of ecology is worth having a look at?
All rock banks are like this. The creatures on the high bank are different from those on the low bank. Why is that? Mainly because if the rocks are high above water, then the creatures are closer to land. If they live closer to the sea, they will be submerged by seawater most of the time. Such differences might make species inhabiting the high shore zone more tolerant to heat and desiccation.
So, if we consider the place where we are at this moment, what kind of creatures can be found around here and how are they distributed?
This location is where Jackson was just talking about. The intertidal zone closer to land, or the high shore zone. This area spends less time submerged by water. Therefore, only creatures which are tolerant to desiccation and heat stresses can inhabit this zone. What sorts of creatures? Like the litorinids Jackson mentioned. There are some.
Huh? You
What's
just
that?
randomly found one down there?
Yes, these little snails love living along Hong Kong's rocky shore. These are commonly found in the intertidal zone close to land. We recorded the intertidal rock temperature in Shek, and it was over 50 to 60 degrees Celsius. They'll exhibit various adaptive behaviors to overcome the heat stress. One of the behaviors is when they stop moving, they'll stand upright. They'll avoid lying on the rocks entirely, and they'll stand up to reduce the contact with the rock surface.
Minimize it.
Correct. This way they can minimize their exposure to heat. Yeah. What if it's not effective enough? They'll climb onto the back of another litorinid, thus forming a 2-story tower.
Will they stack up to 10 stories?
The tallest we have seen is 5.
Wow.
I want to
I
see
feel
that.
bad for the bottom one.
Me
It was
too.
a really hot day that day.
Sure.
Yeah, for sure. Right, so as for the offshore environment in Shek, we can stand somewhere closer to the land and observe the creatures using a pair of binoculars. One of them is the mottled lightfoot crab. Very often you'll see them scraping on the rocks with their pincers. In fact, they're not like carnivorous crabs. Mottled lightfoot crabs are herbivorous. But herbivorous doesn't mean they eat grass. They eat the algae on rock surfaces. Typically, you see, their hands move back and forth on the rock, which is the behavior of pinching and scraping out the algae. In the summer and winter months, the mottled lightfoot crabs have a different algae diet, as the algae on the rocks of Hong Kong's rocky shores varies with the season. Seaweed grows in winter. When summer comes, the seaweed dies, so they'll consume other types of algae.
Right.
Therefore, they have a different diet in the summer and winter. We can take a look later to see what kind of algae they're eating. Another point worth noting is their behavior when the waves come crashing ashore. You can focus on their legs to see how they hook onto the rough rock surfaces, or whether they've lifted or lowered their bodies. We can observe these behaviors.
Some crabs rely on their legs to confront the waves. Some crabs will hide themselves in rocky crevices.
There is a group of mussels gathering, like gregarious creatures. Are they trying to hold themselves firmly together, or are there other reasons?
You're right. Also, when they clump together, individuals will not be exposed to as much heat when the tide recedes. At the larval stage, they take a drifting form, and when they start attaching themselves to rocks, they'll look for places occupied by other mussels. If there are mussels nearby, it means the place is habitable and they can reside and settle there.
There are a lot of spaces between the mussels. It's like a mini version of a forest with lots of creatures inhabiting it. As they're extremely small, you won't be able to see them. We'll collect a batch of mussels for research and observe them under a microscope. Although it's small in size, the number of creatures is a few times more than that on the rocks.
Imagine it functions just like a rocky shore version of a tropical rainforest. Other creatures can reside in it.
Try to imagine the heat of the rock surface under the scorching afternoon sun just now. But inside the mussels, it's shady and humid. Completely different inside. Many creatures hide inside the mussel.
How about those? Are those barnacles?
Yes, barnacles are commonly seen on the rock surfaces, constantly washed by waves. They are crustacean. You can think of them as crabs that can't move. With their backs attached to the rock, they keep on sweeping with their cirri. As they lack mobility, they can only utilize their cirri to draw plankton for consumption when the tides approach the shore.
Whoa!
Barnacles are what are known as filter feeders.
I really had no idea that these rocks that we were walking around on were covered with little littorinids. It's not something you usually notice. I also thought if they were stepped on, they would just crumble and burst. Turns out that won't happen because they're so small and they have an extremely hard outer shell. When it's really hot under the blazing sun, they're able to adapt and survive, which is amazing. Life is full of possibilities that await our exploration. The same goes for the beauty of Hong Kong's countryside.